Hello, I'm Granniopteryx. I'm on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. I want to ask you to like this video, if you do like it, to share it and to subscribe. And if you're subscribed on YouTube, to check that your subscription is still going, because it very often gets dropped. Also, you can contribute financially, buy me a coffee or one of the links below. Right. Oh, and I'm on Twitter, Gab and Parler, and I will always inform you when I put up a new video on Twitter, Gab and Parler, where I am at Granniopteryx. Now, that's that out the way. And now there's this here. It says, Rishi Sunak confirms the UK will stick to its goal of providing £11.6 billion in climate funding, and it will triple its funding on adaptation to 1.5 billion by 2025. I don't understand that at all. Maybe somebody can work out what's going on there. But the point is, it's committing a huge amount of money to climate change idealism, which we're not even that sure about. Yes, there are scientists who say we're all going to fry in 10 years' time, and there are other scientists who say, don't be ridiculous, there's nothing particularly unusual about our weather if you look at it in terms of long-term cycles. Okay, and here we have all this money being committed to this theoretical climate problem, when we do have this problem, which is not theoretical and which is going on in this country right now. Here you see a group of young men of military age who are at the Atrium Hotel in Heathrow, at Heathrow Airport, and it says here over 4,000 more occupy the surrounding hotels. And there's news coming in from all over the country of hotels housing these young men, who seem to be quite annoyed about the food they're getting. So the problem here is that they are all young men. And the problem with young men, irrespective of colour, irrespective of background, when young men are confined together and there are no women, or not enough women to go round, they get aggressive. And this is perfectly obvious. At heart, at base, we are all primates, and this is the standard thing about primates. When there are too many males around, then there is war within the troop, and this happens here. And you have to also remember that these young men came to this country against the most frightful odds. They have endured some pretty terrible hardship, and probably they are not the most even-tempered and polite people in the world. Those ones would have been mashed thousands of miles back. These guys are most likely the most aggressive and the most assertive of their particular demographic. The mild-mannered ones wouldn't stand a chance. And they are 4,000 just around Heathrow alone. That is a dreadful thing. Now, it's a demographic disaster, and I am absolutely not talking about their race, ethnic origin, religion or anything. It would happen if there were thousands of men from France or America or wherever, if they were in this situation. This is an absolute nightmare, and the British environment is undergoing a disaster right now, and that money could be used to deal with these young men, to send some of them back, even to pay some of them to go back, to strengthen our border security, to hold these young men in suitable encampments and get them out of the country as soon as possible, and to even pay for educating and training some of them. I'm not saying they should all go. But the fact is, £11.6 billion is a lot of money. And it's now being spent by our government on a theoretical disaster when a real disaster is overcoming us. Well, it's like standing in front of a tsunami and allocating money to put plant pots in every flat in the city. All right, well, that's it. Till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the granniopteryx design or Grambo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.granniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.